Now, due to all the causes discussed in the previous video, there were a series of outbursts at different places. We shall discuss the important ones here. First, the Sanyasi Revolt from 1780 to 1800 in Bengal. Cause of the revolt was a disastrous famine and harsh economic conditions and failure of the British administration to handle the situation. So the Sannyasis revolted and raided British factories, treasuries and fought the British forces. Next, the Ramoshi Revolt of 1822 and 1825. The Ramoshi Hill tribe opposed heavy land revenue assessment and revenue collection methods. They revolted first in 1822 under Chittur Singh in Satara, Maharashtra, and then again in 1825 under Umaji Naik. Next was the Farazi Movement. The Farazi Movement was founded under Haji Shariatullah of East Bengal, a religious leader who stressed on oneness of God. From 1840s, the religious movement was turned into a revolutionary movement by his son Dudu Miah, who organized a hierarchical administrative structure for his own government. They even formed their own military. The next was the Kukka movement. The Kukka movement also started as a religious movement in West Punjab in 1840s under Bhagat Jawahar Mal, also known as Sia Sahib. It was a Sikh reform movement. But after the British conquest of Punjab, the Kukka movement turned into a political movement and they demanded Sikh sovereignty. The next was the Wahabi movement. The Wahabi movement was named after Abdul Wahab, an Islamic preacher. It took a political turn under Sayyid Ahmad of Rai Bareli. Their aim was to restore Muslim power by fighting the British and the Sikhs. Now please make a note that even though they wanted to re-establish Muslim rule, the Wahabi movement was not anti-Hindu. There were also various Sepoy mutinies before the 1857 revolt. For example, the Vellore Mutiny of 1806, the 47th Native Infantry Revolt of 1824, mutinies in 1825 Assam, 1844 Sindh, 1849 Punjab, etc. But all these revolts were small in scale and did not succeed in threatening the British rule. But it was the revolt of 1857 that shook the very foundations of the British rule and threatened its disruption in a serious way. In the next video, we shall see the actual thrilling revolt of 1857.